Hello, YouTube! This is Briy, and you are watching the first episode of A Girl Named Briy. Hi, guys! So, what am I discussing today? Well, today is my 1 year anniversary of moving to New York. Yep, I've been here for a year. I've been in the belly of the beast, so I'm basically gonna talk about what the hell happened, how I got here, and what this year has been like for me getting here. So straight off the bat, okay, so I moved here because for those who do or don't know, I'm from Maryland originally, DMV area. Hey, got Old Bay in my bag, swag. Um, so I moved here because I worked for Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week in 2014, towards the end of 2014, and after that, I basically decided, hey, let's take this modeling thing up north since Maryland doesn't want to have me in the top agency right now. But yeah, so I got here April 5th, 2015, in like the afternoon. Came in my little blue car to my grandfather's place, which is not where I am now. um, yeah, I came in my little blue car with the contents of my room, so like some clothes, shoes, my sewing machine. And yeah, I've been here for a year. So, what happened while I was here? So, when I got here, I couldn't find a job for a few months. Um, and that was really sucky. Really, like, I felt like such a fail. I think a majority of me living here for the first 3 to 4 months was me feeling like I'm a fail, and like just a lot of like negativity and a lot of like downing myself. Because I mean, there's that, but then there was also the fact that, because I mean, for me, I did have a big focus on like finding a side job while I was working on the modeling thing, because I've always done that. And that's the thing about New York. You can't come here and think that you can do the same things you did back home. No. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So, in a case, I am really glad I didn't get hired in the same field I was in before, which was retail. I don't work retail anymore. I work entertainment at one, like events at one place, and personal shopping at another. I'll go into that in another episode, but yeah, so I work for those two places. Um and I didn't get hired there until like one of them hired me in August, didn't work till November. So I basically didn't have like a steady paycheck for about 7 months since I got here. Yeah, 7 months since I got here. And then the other one, like, as soon as I got hired, like, no, wait. I applied and then they hired me and then I started working. So I still work both of them. I like both of them for the most, one better than the other. Yeah. Um, so what else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, when I got here, I was in a relationship. That was just a bad idea all around. Like, no shade to the guy I was with, like, because I know I'm probably the bad guy in this situation because I dumped her through a text message. We were long distance, which I guess is kind of not as bad. I don't know. But it got to a point where we're texting and it was a fight. And I just remember being like, walking away from it, just being like, I'm not your girlfriend anymore. And just, it was done. I just did not, like, honestly, because of all the stuff that was going on with modeling not working out the way it was at the time and not being able to find a job. And then everything that happened with him, which I'm not going to go into at all because I don't feel like doing that. It was just like, I can't sit and deal with this person right now. Not in my life. So I left. So that happened. Um, So yeah, those were really like the big things about moving here. And then Fashion Week, so there's been 2 Fashion Weeks since I got here. The very first one, I didn't think it was that great. I feel like I just did shows that were kind of similar to the ones I did back home, and I felt like I wasn't making progress, so it didn't. I kind of was really discouraged about it. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm a failure. I didn't get to that. And I think it's because when I got here, I worked out, I cleared my skin up, and I mean, I'm still clearing it because, within a year, stress happens and you get dark spots again. But it's not as bad. But, yeah, like, I dotted my P's and Q's, and I thought I had it in the bag, and I didn't. So it was really like a thing of like, I felt terrible. I felt like my heart broke. I think I was heartbroken. I think that's the best way to describe it. So then February rolls around, second round, and honestly, I think the reason September happened was so I could do February, because honestly, castings in February just had me like numb. Like, I just did not care. Like, I feel like in September I was working so hard to make an impression, whereas in February I'm just like, okay, put on some makeup, wear a cute outfit to castings, look cute. And I noticed when I didn't care, I kind of like, I think for me it's like I was detached. And when you're detached, it's funny how fashion works, because the minute you stop giving a damn about it, it's like an abusive boyfriend. The minute you stop giving a damn about it, it's like, oh, why aren't you paying attention to me? So I that's my explanation for February, because honestly, I looked for shows that I could just be like, okay, I'm 6'1" or 6 feet, fabulous. I have a good walk. I look amazing. Like, you book me or not. And I know there's other chicks that are similar to me. I don't care. So that's basically what I think about with that. God, I'm tired. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I just came back from the gym, so I'm just like trying to film this right now. So I think for me coming here, I'm a lot. I don't have a lot of patience anymore. I'm a patient person, but when you're here, your pace and your patience with people, like, I can't be around people who don't have it together. Plain simple. Like, there were a lot of people I hung out with, like, I partied with when I got here. I got dark circles because of them. Hermes and Birkin, which I'm not very happy about, so I worked my ass off to try to get rid of them. But I digress. But when I realized that hanging out with them wasn't getting me the stuff I wanted, that I thought it was going to get me, honestly, I was just like, okay, bye. And some of them haven't seen me in a while because of that. Like, it makes me sound bad, but, like, you can't do that. You can't, like, wait around for someone to, like, you gotta show me it or not. Like, you got it or nah. So, so that's a lot of what I've been going through here, is that, now I'm not gonna do this to friends. Like, I have friends that I'm like, cool with. But I'm like, when it comes to acquaintances and people that I know for just business within modeling and stuff, like, there are some people where I'm like, so you got it for me or not? So there's that. So I think knowing, like basically just editing your circle, I guess, is what happened around this year. And of course, like, another thing with me is that I'm a lot more laid back now, just because when you are broke and you're just like, how am I gonna figure out how to pay for this thing? Which it was. I did feel like that at some point. I just didn't like the number that I had in my bank account for a really long time. when I first got here. So what did I end up doing? I did a lot of like, oh, I had a friend who used to, cause I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but there's like a thing where they pay you to be in TV show audiences. I won't say what shows, but me and my friend, when we were both like out of a job, we didn't have jobs. Like, we were broke. So we would get on these trains that took us into, not trains, buses that would get us into Connecticut. And then we basically would sit in the cold TV studio and sit in the audience and basically get paid a little bit of money for that. And Makeup Forever was another thing I did. So that paid a good amount. And I remember, like, I would do that. I got to see Afropunk. And that had a great check with it. So that was fabulous. So it was a lot of hustling. And it still is. It's been kind of slow because winter has come and gone. And it's not summer yet. Summer's really when, like, all the fun stuff happens in New York, I think. Because winter only has, like, the families. And I love families. I have a family. It's just Christmas, like, I feel like I'm still jaded from retail and Christmas, so that's why I kind of, like, just hide in the hole. So, yeah. Well, this has been a weird little hodgepodge of an episode, but, I promise the next ones are going to be a little bit more organized. I just literally have been trying to film this the past couple, like, hours or so, and a few days ago, too, and my technology is giving me a headache, so I need to find some upgrades or figure out a new system for this. But yeah, I guess this is the end of this episode for now. I will be checking in soon, and I guess I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye!